on this. Go live. Go live. Ha. Live. Oh, wait. One more. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Good evening, everyone. Well, in 10 minutes, it'll be good morning. But nonetheless, I am coming in here faithfully as I promised myself. So saying good evening to everybody on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm documenting. It's crazy because I see myself with 4 different screens right now, but it's all good. So I'm coming in here as a part of my challenge that that I'm doing with myself. As I've mentioned in every one of my videos, I am doing a 30-day challenge where I am challenging myself to do quite a few things. I am removing some things like TV. I have not watched any TV other than things that are inspirational, positive, empowering, which has really pretty much been like Shark Tank, The Prophet, or I'm on YouTube quite a bit. And I am focused on making sure that I'm eating as clean as I possibly can. I had one cheat day, and I am exercising every day, and I am journaling every day, and I am meditating and praying every day, and hugging and loving on my kids, on my husband every day. There's a bunch of things that I'm doing over the course of these 30 days. And one of the things that I have also included is making sure that I read. And I did this book, which is called 30-Day Mental Diet, about 2 years ago with my 2 cousins. And it was extremely, extremely impactful and empowering. And it's one of those books where you do it, over and over again, at least in my opinion. So I said, you know what? I'm doing 30 days. Why not do the 30-Day Mental Diet all over again? So I'm doing that as well. And, and I'm doing 30 days of drinking water. This is what greatness looks like. You can get a shirt that says that on it too. I'll put the link in when we're done. So all these things, I actually am thirsty, sorry. All of these things I'm doing because, and I'll go into a deeper explanation on another live, but I'm doing all of these things in an effort to push myself and to really go there and allow for space for goodness and positivity and energy. And, just, I want to overcrowd my mental front yard, if you will, with positive stuff. And I want to see how that manifests itself. And so one of the things that I challenged myself to do was to come on and do a Facebook, Instagram, YouTube live every day, so that if there's anything that is kind of birthed out of this, not only am I capturing it in my journaling, which I'm doing every day, but I am expressing it out into the universe, and I'm sharing it in hopes that it has some connectivity for somebody, but it also helps to hold me accountable to what I'm challenging myself to do. So today I was reading the 30-Day Mental Diet, and one of the things that it was speaking about was living with enthusiasm. And I got to this point in here where it was like, you may be only half alive and not know it. And when I read it, one, I underlined this from when I read it before, but when I read it, I was just like, man, that is still speaking volumes to me. It's still very powerful. thankfully, it's not speaking as much to me now as it was before, in regards to like me not wanting to live full out. Although I feel like you can kind of always push yourself to do that, but it speaks volumes to me because I believe that there are probably quite a few people who are not living their life full out. And I thought that living full out meant that, on paper, your life looks amazing, which, not for nothing. I mean, I'm going to get to the point where everything in my life just looks wonderful, but, I'm still going through my stuff. Um, but it started to, for me, I kind of delved deeper into what does that mean for me to like live my life full out? What does that mean? What does it mean for me not to, and what does it mean for me to do that? And if I could, I'll just share just a little bit. It's not a lot that's in here, and see if this resonates with you. But it says a stagnant mind produces a stagnant body, and where there is not a free flow of life, deterioration sets in. Now, I'm going to make note of this because I want to come back in here on another day and speak about more about about brain health, and more specifically Alzheimer's, dementia. I'll probably save that for the day that I come in here and explain to you guys why I'm starting Real Colors of Health, why I decided to why I decided to become a health coach, what all of that is for me. But I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably do it on my birthday, December 4th. Maybe I'll do it on that day. Um, and then it says, I'm just skipping around. You have a lot to give to yourself and others. As a unique expression of God, no one else can contribute what you can. It is up to you to let yourself be all that you can be in your activities. If you are bored, this is the kick in the tail. This was a kick in the butt for me. If you are bored, it is because you are not active. Life is never bored. It is always active. You can decide to be active and express life anytime you want to. A passive existence, just sitting and watching the world go by, needs to be changed. There needs to be an outflow from you to the world about you. I love that part. There needs to be an outflow from you to the world about you. And I'll touch on that in a second. There needs to be a giving of what you are. There is always the more that can be done, that needs to be done, and that you can do, providing you do not limit your experience of the flow of creativity from the one source of all things. You must learn to be yourself, an outlet for the activity of life in you. So I sat and I thought about this, and I think that there are probably many reasons why people don't live their life full out. And I am not here to try to tell you what your reasons are, should this apply to you. I'm here to tell you what my reason was, and maybe that can help you to kind of go into your reason. But I had to dig deep on that one. And thankfully, I'm working on the next level of this. But I realized for me, a big part of not living my life full out, which really means not giving all of me to me and to the universe and to people, it was attached to my confidence. And I've talked about this in other videos, and a lot of it had to do with motherhood. Sometimes I'm like, do I talk about motherhood too much? And then I'm like, no, because I'm a mom. Motherhood is always relevant because I'm always experiencing it. So anybody who feels like that, oh well. But I realized that it was very much so attached. Am I live here? Is this live? I can't tell if Instagram is live. Maybe not. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know. I'm recording it, so I'll put it on Instagram that way. But Anyway, so I was, and hi, whoever's coming in on Facebook, I can't see you. It doesn't show me it. I hate that. I cannot see it. I can't stand it. But hi, I'm not ignoring anybody who's coming in. I promise I'm not, but I can't see who's coming in. So I realized for me that it was very much so attached to motherhood. And it was attached to motherhood. It was attached to, my confidence was attached to motherhood because when prior to me becoming a mother and a wife, I didn't necessarily know who and what I was going to be. Like, I was still doing different things. And I mean, not that you should stop in life experiencing different things, but I was still on that journey of discovering who Carrie Elizabeth Balcom was and blah, 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 blah. And then, my life changed. Not that it was a bad thing. It was just, all of that stuff changed. And it had a big, big impact on how I perceived myself because I kind of lost who I was and what my journey was supposed to be. And all of this stuff kind of came in because of that. And so I wasn't completely sure of like how to walk confidently in me because I wasn't sure who I was. And then let's not add on the fact that you have your baby weight and your body has changed and things look different and feel different and, emotions are rushing and all of that stuff. So it was like, wow, all of this confidence is kind of gone out the window. So realizing that a lot of me not like walking and being completely alive is attached to that was interesting. In fact, I journal about, if you don't mind me sharing, I'm letting y'all all up in my business today, but it's all good. I remember this day when I had an epiphany, and I told you guys, like, I use very, very simple things to help me to understand stuff. I use very simple things that happen to me to help me to understand me and just simple concepts. So I remember I was walking literally through the house, and I don't know if you guys have any rooms in your house where if you walk a certain way, like it makes noise. So I just realized, like, whenever I will walk through the room, I'm always walking like on my tippy toes or on the sides of my feet. Like, I'm being so overly self-conscious about how much noise and presence I'm having with walking in the damn room. And it could just be me. And I'm having, this issue. And then I was like, hold on. Why are you so self-conscious about this? Like, why aren't you just here with it? Like, why aren't you just walking and giving it your all? What's going on? And it was like, embrace your strides. Carrie, embrace your strides. And so I immediately, whenever I have those moments, I grab my journal. And I would also encourage anybody to do that, especially to women, to moms. Fellas, actually, it's really good for you to journal too. But whenever you're having any moment of question about yourself, or whenever you're having any moment of like, I'm trying, like an epiphany or an aha moment, grab your journal, write it down, or audio notes or record it on video if you don't like writing. So this is what I wrote. I walk on the sides of my feet or I tiptoe. I just walked grounded. So this is what I did. I fixed my walk. I literally fixed my walk. I just walked grounded through my living room and it made a noise. I felt self-conscious. I felt too something, too big, too fat, too loud, too obvious, too heavy. But then my feet, my goodness, they felt such relief. The aches of the arches were able to float away. The burden that my toes carried, they were now relieved. The equal distribution of my weight to my entire foot felt amazing. There was balance, which then made me embrace my presence, my sound, my noise. It was no longer too much of anything. It was now bold. It was confident. It was yelling, yeah, watch me. You hear me. You feel me. Now watch me. Here I come. It was freedom. It was freedom. It was permission to be me. It was permission to be me, to embrace me, to celebrate me, and to love me. Embrace your strides. And when I wrote that, I was like, that's it. Like, love yourself, love your presence. I mean, we say it a lot, especially us women, we say it to one another, but we got to keep saying it and really, really keep believing it, especially if that is what's holding you back from moving forward and giving life your all. If it's wrapped up in your self-consciousness, your self-esteem, your self-love, any of that stuff, then you got to embrace it and embrace your strides. Walk boldly, proudly, give it all. And for me, dealing with that, like that day, it didn't cure it, but that day it gave me that extra confidence that I needed to address it. And so that's what I started working on. And now I understand what else I want to put in play in order to continue to embrace that and to grow it. But first I had to acknowledge it. I had to address it and realize what was really going on with me. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, if that is not your reasoning, first of all, if you're giving life your all, kudos to you. This video is not for you. But if you are not giving life your all, if you are not living full out, not living halfway dead, then, I mean, you're living halfway dead, then this video is for you. Don't be afraid to just kind of sit and think about how you move. Watch yourself during the course of the day and see where you're timid. See where you are resistant to being outright. See where you pull yourself back, and then kind of break that down. Have some fun with it and then go for it. So I am going to leave that here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But before I do, I just want to wish everybody a happy, a healthy, a very, very safe, very, very safe Thanksgiving. My prayers is that everybody has bought into the idea of staying at home and just hugging and loving and fellowshipping with those in your household, being creative with your family members that you're not able to get with physically. My family, we're all doing Zooms. We're doing the best we can with what we got so that we're all here to see each other next Thanksgiving. Love to everybody. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your family members. Enjoy the moments. Embrace it. Don't take it for granted. Live life full out. You only get one go at it. Live life full out. And until next time, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye.